Hello, grand day, everyone. Welcome to this amazing energetic shift. I know you guys are feeling it. If you have any kind of sensitivities, which you do, because you're human, at least you're playing the human game anyway with the avatar that we are currently residing in. I wanted to share with you just some incredible, awarenesses that were coming through today. First of all, I was told to go out into the outside and put my water in a blue container to charge it for an hour because I know the conjunction of the sun and Saturn. It's new grid points. It's a new boundary setting because with all this Pisces energy, it's been very much about being in a fog. Those of you who are experiencing perhaps unexplained sicknesses, detox symptoms, things that are coming out of your body. This is also very Virgo, South Node. It's time we clear up and cleanse up all the things, the people, the situations, the ways of thinking, especially the ways of thinking, because we have Mercury conjunct Venus, right? All the unloving thoughts that we've ever thought about ourselves or others are coming up as toxins, as parasites. And I'm not making any of this wrong because all is self. If you follow livzenastrology, first of all, thank you so much for being here and thank you for sharing energy and time and space. It was really my intention to speak from my heart to those of you who really are just deciding all in unity consciousness, like all is self. This is it, right? Everything is me. Everything that I'm witnessing outside of myself is a part of me, part of my consciousness, a part of my divinity that I'm watching play out. And so when I mention these things like toxins and parasites, they're just things, they're just creations that are part of the earth, they're part of us. But we're shifting. I did a card pull today for the energies because I love working with divination cards, which I've also been working with ChatGPT as a divination tool because I've set the intention, everything's intention. And so when I asked what was completely leaving forever and never amen, the card I got was the Eight of Cups. And you even can see there the moon in the background, and he's ascending, right? He's moving towards the unknown. And this is very much about what this energy can signify in relation to entropy and negentropy. And what I'm discovering about these terms, which is also embodying very much Uranus and science and technology, Pluto and Aquarius, because spirituality is not separate from science. It's actually, they're partners, two sides of the same coin. Because the second card I got was also, I asked, where am I going? Where are we going? And you can see it's just the Fool, right? We're going into the unknown. So as we are ascending through these portal energies, we have an eclipse this week coming up on the 13th and 14th. This is a powerful, potent whole month, really. But this week in particular, this strong, I should say, is signifying a whole new thought process. Things are leaving. They have to leave to make room for what's coming in. So if you're finding yourself with unexplained sicknesses, with perhaps detox symptoms that are coming out through your body, through your relationships, where have your relationships been toxified? Your job, your home, right? Like realizing like, oh my gosh, there's been mildew around here this whole time and I didn't even know that it was affecting me, right? It's like that type of awareness that where in our environment, where in our consciousness, where in our minds and our hearts have we just been over toxified? Because for the next 16 months now with the nodes, nodal points, which is the North Node and South Node, and being affected by these eclipses, it's like things have to go away. Our perception of reality, our connection to one another, to ourselves, to everything around us is shifting because it has to, because we're shifting. As within, so without, as above, so below. So pay attention to when your mind and your thoughts and the energy of Pisces is speaking to you, because Pisces is very subtle, very delicate. And I heard, I've been sick for months, right? All this like mucus and just coughing and just like honestly lifetimes of toxins and toxic thinking have been coming out because I've also been dealing with the transition of my father. So again, things are leaving permanently. He was also Virgo, is Virgo. Love you, Dad. He's still around. He just changed. He just transformed. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. It just changes. So he just changed into a new form. He's the butterfly now. And he's helping me. He's helping me realize that these shifts have to happen. They have to happen. And they're going to happen anyway. So what a gift to be able to have conscious awareness of these shifts. Whether you study astrology, whether you study, Hermeticism, whatever your practice is, whatever your belief system is, that's going to affect how you experience these upcoming energies. So where are you in your heart? Where are you in your body? Are you ready to let these things go? Because my body told me very clearly where I was able to pinpoint, and because sometimes sickness serves you, right? There's a gift in sickness if you look for it. It makes you be still. It makes you be quiet. It makes you just be with yourself. And so I decided to use this energy and ask my body, well, what needs to shift within me so that I can clear up, so I could finally start feeling better, getting my energy back, my mojo back, right? This Aries, Mars, Cancer has been retrograde for so long. There were so many emotions coming up with family and ancestral patterns and shadow work and working with the shadow of the family and familial energies and the mother, right? The females in our lives. So this is all stuff that's been coming up for me. And please hit comment below if you can relate to any of this, because we're not alone in this. If I'm feeling it, somebody else in the collective is feeling this. And so we just have to show up for one another, show up for ourselves, speak from our hearts, and tell what we've been doing to help us navigate these energies, because none of us have, this is an experience, guys. We came here to experience all of it. So going back to the liver and the sickness, my liver was telling me, hey, you need to do a liver cleanse. It's time. And for whatever reason, I was scared of doing a liver cleanse because I know studying Louise Hay and, you can heal your life and there's certain parts of our body that stores these energies. I knew that there was a lot of anger that I wasn't ready to process, that I wasn't ready to feel, and it was storing itself in the liver. And the liver, which is also, living with the divine feminine, which is the magnetic parts of us, the receptive qualities of us. My liver was showing me she was topped off, right? She couldn't receive any more because she was full. She was full of the old stagnant energies that needed to be transmuted, transformed. So I've been doing a liver cleanse every morning, every grand rising. I wake up and I do, it's onions, garlic. I found this actually on TikTok, this recipe, which I really resonated. Onions, garlic, ginger, black pepper. I feel like there's another one. Oh, turmeric. And you boil it for 10 minutes. And then you take it off the boil and you strain it. And then you add some lemon or lime and some honey. And I've been using that. This is day 3 of this sort of tonic that I've been using, which again, remembrance of the mother, really to live her, the living with the earth, the herbs, the oils. They'll show you what you need if you can tune in, if you can listen, if you settle the mind enough and the heart enough to really tune in. And again, what's right about this? I always like to ask what's right about this. When I'm suffering, when I'm in pain, when I'm in fear, when I feel isolated and alone and in separation, which is what sometimes we feel as humans, that's all divine too, right? That's part of what I've come to experience. What I'm realizing is because without suffering, you can't know joy. Without sickness, you can't know health. The opposition energies show us, and it's always in balance. That's the thing. It's always in balance. And when you're out of balance, that's when the body talks to you to put you back into balance, right? So again, just grateful for awareness. I have a dear friend of mine, Sarah Ellen, who coined that, right? Just grateful for awareness, grateful for the process, because everything is a process, right? This is Virgo. everything has an entropy or a negative entropy. Entropy is about dissolving, things are falling apart, and then negative entropy is when things come together and they self-organize, right? So with Virgo in the North Node, which is all about the organization, that has to dissolve. We are moving towards Pisces, which is dissolution, which is the entropy of energy. And we're moving away from negative entropy, which is organization, structures, things that have been corrupted files, corrupted viruses within not only our internal systems like the liver, the organs, the digestive system, the respiratory system, but also the organizations and the systems outside of us, right? The governing bodies, the taxation system, all of those organizations that were held in a particular, I'll say, frequency, a particular order. Now we're moving towards entropy where all that has to dissolve. This is the North Node in Pisces, right? We have to dissolve these old structures to build new structures. And again, it's happening anyway. This is a natural process. It never stops. This is part of the human condition. This is part of the evolution that we experience, at least in this realm, in this dimension, from my understanding and how I've been experiencing it. And again, if you guys can relate, please put it in the comments how you're relating to all this energy. Because with Pisces, we're one, but these mucoids, these things inside of us, these structures inside of us that have held us together and have done their best to keep us organized inside, they're dissolving. And again, as within, so without, I look at it as like the mucus that's coming out is just the old structures, old thought patterns, old anger that I was holding on to because it was actually, I was feeling righteous rage, right? It was giving me energy to feel anger, which is very much Mars. But it's not productive. It only gets you through a hump. But sustained anger like that doesn't work. It hasn't for me. But what is sustainable is consistent practice of coming back to the now, coming back to the present, not going into the future, not lingering in the past. I call that visiting the museum. It's good to go to the museum and look at old pieces and things and old structures that we've created, old artwork forms. But we don't live there, right? You don't live in a museum. You come back home and you enjoy the art, but you come back to your now time present. And this is what I am finding, that the more I come back to presence, the more I come back to the breath, the more I come back to everything is well right now. I have everything I need, to my words, to my mantras, to how I'm experiencing reality. It's only found in the present. It's only found in the now. And when you're in the now, your body will talk to you about what it needs, what it wants, how it wants to feel better. And it's about listening and taking action, And actually, it's not too bad. This liver cleanse little tonic that I made tastes delicious. But I also hum it too, because that's another practice that I do, using the blue water. But I also, I'll stick the water up to my third eye and I'll om, because I know the power of cymatics and vibration and how it structures my water. We can structure our own water just through intention, through our words, through our tones. If you've never heard about these things or even considered that this is a possibility, maybe this is something that if we just share our gifts, if we just share our tools, if we share what's working for us, to just make us feel that much better, to bring just a little more harmony and joy and health and balance, then it can't be bad for you, right? Especially if you're using natural products and again, blissing everything. I don't want to be less of anything, but I want to bliss it. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Because why not? Aries is about doing things different. It's about having fun. It's the heart of the child. It's being in a state of curiosity. I don't know about you, but I'm done with the gloom and doom. And this is very much Pisces, right? Pisces can be so creative and beautiful and oneness, but it's also got its shadow, just like every sign, every planet. We've got, the light and the dark, but the dark is not bad. It's just opposition. It's just showing you what's on the other end of this thing. Two sides of the same coin, right? So there's deep wisdom coming through right now, the collective consciousness. If we just keep showing up for ourselves, keep listening to that subtle voice inside of us that is helping us navigate every now moment, because it's all we have, then I don't know, I'm choosing to experience this reality in a whole new way. And I know if I'm part of you, you're me, we're the one, then you are choosing to experience that as well. And so just we're here for it, guys. We chose this reality. What a gift to be here right now during this ascension process, during this dissolving, right? The entropy that's happening within these outside organizations, and then the neg entropy that's coming, which again, restructuring everything. It's needed. As within, so without, as above, so below. And so I just really wanted to thank you for being anybody that here that connects to this channel, to my words, to my frequencies, because everything is a vibrational match. We're all on a collective radio station, if you will, at different frequencies. Some of us listen to rock, some of us classic music, some of it country. None of it's bad, by the way. I don't want to make anything wrong anymore, including myself. So this is the practice. This is the dance. And right now, today, if you can, go out in the sun. Wherever you are, I know I'm in North America right now, so there's still parts of North America that's cold. But there's amazing sun codes happening right now, especially with Saturn. New structures are forming, new ways of expressing our spiritual nature, being consistent, having those set boundaries. The container that it's kind of like a bathtub, right? If you wanted to take a nice hot bath, but you didn't have a tub, then you would have anything to contain the water. It's the same thing. It's just we're choosing new containers as we speak. The mind, Mercury, is influencing and showing us where we have not loved ourselves, Venus. And so it's time to, because tomorrow actually it's going to go retrograde. So things that we've done in the past, just habits. I don't say go live in the past, but just reflect. Like, wow, the past is still lingering in my present. How can I clear that? How can I transmute that? How can I take this energy and transform it into something else that's more useful, more purposeful? Again, at retrograde, it's about redoing, restructuring, reorganizing, repurposing. Anything the re is going to be the retrograde. So where are you being asked to repurpose your energy, repurpose your life? Is it in the house of the home, 4th house, your career, 10th house, relationships? Where is this happening for you? It's going to be an individuated journey, but collectively, we're all experiencing this dance. So anyway, I don't want to take too much time. I just wanted to share some reflections where I am in this now moment. And if you can relate to any of these energies, just know you're not alone. We are healing. We're already healed, actually. I'm not even claiming I'm healing from anything. Excuse me, because that means I'm going to have to create things to heal from. So I'm just claiming perfect health and conditional love already as my state. And I'm just doing the action steps to clear out this vessel so that I can experience that more fully. How are these energies showing up for you guys? Where in your house placements are these being highlighted for you? And if you want some help or some support looking at where exactly this is for you, and you follow astrology and you love it and you want to use it as a tool for self-remembrance, for self-evolution, for understanding yourself more so that you can love yourself more, then reach out. I'd love to be able to assist. It's my joy bliss. It's my highest excitement. I just came across a beautiful content creator named Shubi. Shout out to Shubi for bringing that verbiage into my awareness, right? Highest excitement. Even just to say that, it's like, what's my highest excitement? It's so Aries. Anyway, my highest excitement is not about gloom and doom and fear anymore. No, I learned from that. Yeah, and I still may have some in my system, in my field that I'm working through, but I want to learn from curiosity and excitement. I'm ready for that. Highest excitement, because it's already here. And everything that's ever been created has already been created. There's nothing new under the sun. It's just vibrating to the frequency where that exists. And I don't know, clearing out your vessel, clearing out your thoughts, clearing out your closets, your relationship, your friend list. All that helps. All that assists in this process. So anyway, I just wanted to share my love. Also, I was channeled some ebooks that I just created. If you want to check out livzenastrology page, especially about the mind and Mercury, because there's a lot going on with the mental realms, especially with Aquarius, because Aquarius rules the higher mind. So yeah, there's going to be a lot about how our thoughts create things, and science is going to be supporting that soon. Spirituality and science are going to be merging. All these old structures of our spiritual institutions are dissolving. Again, the entropy. It has to happen so that we can experience new structures within the mind, within the heart, within the body. We are becoming the new humans. Like Richard Rudd says in the G Keys, we are becoming the Homo luminous, right? The human of light. Light bodies, crystalline structures. Again, new structures, Saturn. New crystalline forms are emerging right now, right now, right now, right now. Whenever this video finds you, it's happening right now. This is timeless. It's setting the intention to whenever you see this or come across it, that it is for you. And so the action steps, Aries, we can take. Find your joy, bliss. What brings you pleasure? Is it just going out in the sun for a little bit, taking your shoes off? That's what I did. It felt great. It felt great. So it's those little baby action steps that if you could just move towards it, intend to move towards it every now moment, that we can go through this transformation, this entropy, negentropy process with more grace and ease than we ever have. So, all right, guys, I love you. Thank you for connecting to the channel. I got to go play. The sun's calling me. And yeah, you're not alone. We got this, family. All right, so much love. Bye.